All right, guys, welcome back once again to this YouTube channel. Today let's talk about the ultimatum that the Northern youth, gave to Bola Ahmed Tinubu and the conditions that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu equally gave to Bola Ahmed Tinubu. Like I've said, in this particular YouTube channel, we'll be bringing to you controversial information and news and trending information that's actually happening within the country and even outside the country. Well, let's head straight to the point. Whenever a certain president, occupies the Aso Rock or becomes the president of this particular country, that is the time that you see the Northerners that they will have their voices and they will start criticizing the government. And this is a very big problem in the North. This is a very big problem in the North. When Muhammadu Buhari, who was the former president of this country, stayed 8 years in the country, doing absolutely nothing, damaging our economy, bastardizing our constitution, disobeying court orders and all that, the North did not do anything, even to the extent that the North said that conducting a protest was haram. Despite all the killings and all the tragic incidents that have been happening in the country, the North refused to partake in the revolution. They refused to protest because they say that it is a haram because their person, as a matter of fact, was sitting in the Aso Rock. Now, Mohammed Buhari have left and they found their voices. They found their voices. On the second story, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, gave conditions to Bola Ahmed Tinubu and told him categorically what the things he should do to ensure an everlasting peace and a reconciliation in this country. I'm going to read it out for you so that you people will understand what is actually happening and get the full gist and the full information. Now, people should know that what the Northern youth gave to Bola Ahmed Tinubu, let me just read that so that you can understand what the Northern youth are clamoring for and the automatic they gave to Bola Ahmed Tinubu. They said that Northern youths tell Tinubu to sack Keyamo Kadoso over FAN, Federal Airport Authority of Nigeria, and CBN relocation to Lagos. This has stirred a lot of controversy. The North is actually fighting Bola Ahmed Tinubu since Bola Ahmed Tinubu said that he's going to relocate some offices and headquarters of the CBN and FAN from Abuja to Lagos. Now look at what these people said. They said that some Northern youths have advised President Bola Ahmed Tinubu to immediately sack the Minister of Aviation, being Festus Keyamo, and the Governor of the Central Bank of Nigeria, CBN, being Yemi Kadoso, over the planned relocation of key departments and agency under their supervision. They said that this message was contained in a communique on Thursday by Murtala Abubakar, convener of the Joint Action Committee of Northern Youth Association. They said that the group advised against the move to sue the president to rescind the decision, but stated that the lawmakers should rather give the president a deadline to stop the relocation. They're asking the lawmakers, the House of Assembly, to give Bola Ahmed Tinubu a deadline to stop the relocation of the FAN and CBN offices. You could imagine. They did not even want to look at the reason probably why such offices have been relocated. They are always fighting for their own interests. Now the group said that given the magnitude of the decision by the CBN and FAN that demonstrate the unsuitability of their chief executives to preside over federal institutions, we urge our representatives to demand the immediate removal of the governor of CBN and the Minister of Aviation from their positions. The communique was co-signed by the group's Director of Public Communications and Strategy, Hashim Thom Mayasha, and Director Gender Mobilization, being Latifa Abuslam. The group appreciated the Northern caucus of the Senate for their stand on the matter, but urged the lawmakers to seek Keyamo and Kadoso's immediate removal. Some House of Assembly members from the North, kicked against the relocation of such agencies from Abuja to Lagos. Some of these people are Ali Indume, who is a senator representing Borno district and all that. And these northern governors have actually found their voice, but they kept short when Buhari ruled this nation and destroyed every hook and cranny of this particular country. Now they said the communique went further to say that this is not a punitive measure, but an urgent step to restore public trust, ensure accountability, and uphold the constitutional integrity of key institutions that significantly influence our nation's economic and administrative landscape. Now they've started speaking English already. Because a certain person is actually occupying the seat of the president, even though we don't like Bola Ahmed Tinubu as the president of this country. But the hypocrisy of the northern elite and the northern politicians are actually quite bad. And their bias and prejudice is something that is thinking. I can boldly tell you this for free. Now let's head over to the case of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. I told you that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu has actually listed conditions to the federal government led by Bola Ahmed Tinubu for an everlasting reconciliation and peace in the country. Look at what he said. They said that the detained leader of the proscribed indigenous people of Biafra, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, has listed